What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope you all have had a wonderful week out there. The week's already half over. It's one of those short holiday weeks, so hope you have some great plans heading into the weekend. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And this is a video where I really would like to hear folks' opinions down below, because I'm not going to lie, I am pretty confused at what I am seeing here, and just curious to see what other folks' thoughts are on this, because I can't make nothing of it. So anyway, I was on this evening and I wanted to see, obviously prices are down on many things. Juan Soto, I'm a Nationals fan. His numbers aren't great at the moment. He was batting number 2 in the lineup for a while this year. The truth is, the Nationals just suck. Over the last 3 games, it's been I think, the last 2 days we've lost 10-0 and 5-0, so 15-0 over the last 2 games, and I think it's been like 28-5 in the series against the Mets. We lost like 13-5 game 1, 10-0 game 2, 5-0 game 3. So in this recent series, the Nets just there's nothing there. Josh Bell has done okay, but there's really no talent on that team that meshes in, and pitchers, I think, can take advantage of that. They don't have to walk Soto, because, and I think many folks thought that they would just walk him because there's nobody else on the team. But the truth is, I think pitchers are able to pitch to him, and with that, if he catches one, okay, a solo bomb's not going to beat you. The rest of the team's not picking up the slack, and when you're losing 10-5 or 10-0 or 13-5, one homer isn't going to really make a big difference. So I think pitchers are now challenging Soto, and managers are allowing their pitchers to challenge Soto. And I think Soto may mentally feel like he needs to try to do more because he doesn't have the support of a group around him. And thus far, it's showing with his numbers. He's struggling. Players that can get in their head. And the great thing about him is, historically, he's young still, but he has played, several years now, and historically he has figured it out. He's not letting himself get down, and he's found ways to improve, and by the end of the year, his numbers are looking really good. But with everything down and his numbers down right now, I was on looking, and I just wanted to see what his first Bowmans were doing. And a few things, and that's why I did this video, that caught my attention that I wanted to share with you guys. First off, this is something that people need to really watch out for. So I went on 130 point. That is obviously when folks are at shows and that sort of thing. They're going to whip their phones out. They're going to go to 130 point, type a card in. That way we're not fighting with what did it sell for at best offer, yada yada, right? Well, when I went to 130 point, I was looking, I was like, holy crap, a PSA 10 sold for $2,100. He's way down. And I was like, but wait a second. There was a 9.5 that did $2,650 on the day before in a BGS. So I wanted to see, I don't just like looking at 130. I like to actually click on it, take a look at the bids. Like, was it ran up? Who bid on it, that sort of thing, what feedback bid on it, and kind of digest what actually took place with the auction, especially on auctions. And so here's what I found on both of these, and this is where things get scary. And people, again, why I'm sharing this, if you're out at a show or whatever, and a dealer or if you're being a dealer and somebody comes up to you and they show you something, keep this in mind, because I'm wondering how often this is happening now. I know I did a video a couple days ago, I think, where I was doing the same thing. I kind of was on 130 point, I clicked on something, and this happened there. So I'm wondering if this isn't more commonly happening now. One of these was actually a Probstein listing. So that's, it's concerning because if people sees it was Probstein, they're going to be like, oh, well, that has to be a legit sale. And on the phone, it's not as easy to do this as it is sitting here at the computer. So I'm keying in on these two sales right here because they both seemed low. But when I clicked on them, it comes up with this, we looked everywhere, okay? Go out, go back to this one, click on this one. Again, we looked everywhere. It's not showing me the sales. The sales don't exist. So if you go to this one, now this is another Probstein and it was a PSA 10. Actually, day before that one, if you click on this one, it'll actually take me to a sale. So what that's telling me is these two sales must have been ended. They either never completed or they were removed after ending. Sales were canceled, something to that nature. But when someone goes to a show and they're either on the dealer side of the table, I guess this could happen as well on shield items where they're higher, but on lower items, if you're a dealer and somebody comes up to you, they're going to want this for the ungodly comp, right? They're going to be like, oh, well, the last one did 2,100. I want yours for 18. We're at a show. And some dealer might not necessarily look further. They flash them the phone. The dealer might pull it up on his phone, see $2,100. They're like, hey, well, damn, Soto is struggling. His cards are down. The market's tanking, right? And give it to somebody for a cheap price. Not even realizing these sales do not exist. So I was like, all right, let me jump on Terapeak. And so I went to Terapeak. And as you can see here, I did it by date last sold. The sales here, you can see Wednesday, June 1st. There is nothing in here yet. Today is June 1st. If you go here, May 31st, this 2650 sale, it's not in here. It's not listed in here. And it does not pop up when you click on the sale. This 5705 is this one right here. And that was May 30th. So these two sales are not showing in Terapeak. And they're not showing when you click on the listings themselves. So that's something to keep an eye on. I don't know how often this is happening. But anyway, let's move further because this also blew my mind. And this is where I want you guys to comment down below and give me your thoughts because this makes zero sense to me at all. So I was back here. Let's see. All right, right here is a 2016 Bowman Refractor Juan Soto. First Bowman Refractor out of $499. It did $5,700 on auction, and that was on May 14th. So a $5,700 sale on May 14th. Well, I looked here, and here was a regular base 9.5 auto, did $4,600. So first, immediately, I'm like, well, damn, if I was buying between these two, I would have much rather just, if I had the money, I would have liked to have just paid $1,100 more and bought that refractor because I love that the refractors are serial numbered. So that first caught my eye. But then I went up here and I was like, wait a second. This is a base PSA 10 for $7,000 3 days after a Gem Mint BGS 9.5 refractor did $5,700. Somebody literally paid $1,300 more for a base Soto First Bowman auto PSA 10 than they could have bought a BGS 9.5 refractor. And I was like, okay, let me look. Maybe that was just a bad sale, right? So I scrolled on up here. Once again, $6,000 for a refractor. This makes no sense, people. Why are BGS, like, I get it, people want to pay more for PSA. But you're literally, like, look, right here, PSA 10. Now, this does have a DNA 10 auto, but still, $900 more? for a base Juan Soto than a refractor Juan Soto. I don't know what people's thinking right now. That is nuts. That is literally nuts. The other one that really threw me off, let me find it real quick. Right here, okay? This is a BGS 9.5 base, and it has a 9 auto. It sold for $2,125. The same exact day, a PSA 9 sold for $2,125. Someone got a gem mint BGS 9.5 Juan Soto. Let's click on it and look. Let's go look at these. So, do you see this? PSA 9. See that streaky auto? $2,125. Okay? You go back over here. This is gem mint. Now, it's min gem. Surface is a 9. But it still has that potential to get that PSA 10. Let's be real here. It has the potential. And look at the auto. It's a streaky auto. So the auto really does not matter because the PSA card doesn't have the auto grade. So someone bought a BGS 9.5, min gem or not, it's still a 9.5 for the same price as a PSA 9. People are paying more for base PSA 10 Juan Sotos than they are for BGS 9.5 refractor Juan Sotos. This stuff has gotten literally comical, guys. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is insane. It's absolutely insane. But anyway, I thought it was funny. I don't know how to explain this. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Which would you rather have? And you can look at it as an investor, a collector, a flipper. I don't care which avenue you want to look at this as. Comment down below. Let me know which one you would prefer. Would you prefer to have a base Juan Soto in a PSA 10 or a refractor? And I don't even care what slab it's in. But we are going to say it is gem mint because the ones being purchased were gem mint copies of BGS. So a gem mint copy of a refractor for less than the price of a gem mint copy base Juan Soto PSA 10. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.